So this is Deathrattle Priest. It's a deck that I have been a big fan of for a long time. It's one of the decks that has some of the longest, coolest games, so you can get sick value out of Zyrella late game, gain hundreds of armor sometimes, and I think it's still pretty solid. I think that KAZAKUSAN having the 5-mana card that silences and destroys a board definitely hurts this deck quite a bit, so I mean that is a kind of big nerf to it indirectly, but still it's really fun. It destroys aggro, it has some pretty good late game values. If you're playing against a KAZAKUSAN deck and they don't get that card, you'll actually probably outvalue them, and your huge minions and the potential for Mutanus to hit something important allows you to win in the late game pretty solidly, unless again they have a perfect counter for it. I really like the deck. Mulligans for the deck are going to be Amulet of Undying. You don't really have that many turn 1 plays, so trading it away to upgrade it right away is great, and basically any early removal or Vander. Basically, Vander and down is fine to keep, and everything above Vander is not good to keep. So if you guys like this fun educational content, feel free to subscribe and come back for more, because I come out with two different videos a day and basically explain how to play multiple different meta decks. Also, there is a VODs channel for you to check out full streams, because not every deck makes the cut and losses are on there. I mean, yeah, Ramp Druid has counters like aggro and whatnot. I'm not saying it doesn't. We're gonna keep Holy Smite in case it's aggro. Not a fan. I mean, Undying Disciple's not bad. And Vander's pretty good too. So I mean, I don't hate this hand. Undying Disciple is a minion with it, which is taunt and potential board wipe, which is decent. But I mean, if this ends up being Ramp Druid, there's nothing I can do. He just outvalues me. I'm an insane, potentially infinite value late game deck with Meta Pure Light, as well as Zyrella, and I lose to Ramp Druid because they get 20 mana. It's just a better infinite value late game insane deck because it can get there by turn 8. Whereas I get there slowly over the course of many turns. And I get to like pop off turn maybe 15 if I'm going kind of fast. I don't know. Point is, I am not a fan of Ramp Druid anymore. I used to be a big fan. I thought it was fun, especially when you played Yogg and you just like let RNGesus take the wheel and you just kind of like sit back and sometimes be super frustrated because he'd pyroblast your face, and sometimes be like he just ate the entire board and became a 98-72. Like, sick. But then, now, it's just too strong and too consistent at this point, honestly. That's really the only thing there is to it, right? It's just too good. It's too reliable. You've got Innervate, Lightning Bloom, Overgrowth, some Wild Growths, and Guff, all to get you to your KAZAKUSAN quickly and give you permanent increased mana. Guff giving you 20 mana is absurd. Like, make maximum mana go to like 15. So you can't double activate insane, ridiculous stuff. I don't even know what you would do. When you first play Guff, make it so that you either get draw a card or you get 1 mana crystal. Make the hero power cost 1 more. Make the hero power gain you an empty mana crystal, so it doesn't essentially just cost you 1 to ramp up every turn. Make Guff cost 6 or 7 mana. There are a lot of things they could do. I like the Spirit Guide. Let's trade this away. And okay, to be quite honest, oh wait, I don't want to heal him anymore. He actually is taking damage. That was almost an oof. To be fair, before people are like, oh, don't talk about nerfs yet, I don't necessarily think it needs to be nerfed yet, because with everything rotating out, and I've said this multiple times, I'm just frustrated right now currently, but in general, I don't think it needs to be nerfed because there is going to be a super big rotation soon. Most of the more powerful cards are going to leave, so it's not going to be a super big problem for that much longer. But if it remains a problem and Guff remains a super good hero that allows you to ramp out of control and do some crazy stuff, then we should start talking about nerfs. And those are good ideas for nerfs if Guff continues to be a problem down the line. That's all I gotta say. It's basically it. What graphics cards and CPU do you use? Let me tell you. I actually have the system specs. RTX 3060 Ti for the graphics card, and I don't really know a lot about AMD Ryzen, but it was cheaper. I was gonna go with an i7, but I was told that the Ryzen 5 5600 was comparable and a decent amount cheaper, so I decided to just go with that. and it made the build. I mean, the build is still great, right? And then we also have quite a bit of RAM. We have 32 gigabytes of RAM. You know, just install more RAM. That's the meme, right? I'm gonna play Meta, and we're gonna just slap face. No guff or overgrowth yet. Wow. I mean, you'd think with Guess the Weight, Fungal Fortunes, Moonlit Guidance, and Capture the Cold Tooth Mine, which is like 8 really good efficient draw cards, they'd be able to find it, but sometimes they get unlucky. It's gonna be top deck KAZAKUSAN. Oh, it's Cenarian War. Oh, you don't say. Oh no, I've always been an Intel guy, not necessarily because I don't like Ryzen, but just because, whoa, whoa, wait just a minute here, my friend. Hold the phone. Do I go Hysteria here? I don't think I can afford to go Hysteria here. I mean, if I hit this, no, we do this and then we Hysteria. They kill each other. Okay, and it doesn't even get rid of the Divine Shield. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna heal myself. I want to save at least, I want to save Condemn and or Hysteria for like Carnival Clowns to maybe do some extra damage, but I'm not sure if it's gonna necessarily be enough. But he's going Clown Druid, it looks like. Or Old Ramp Druid, in which case... That's wild if he's running like Yashiraj and the Moonlit Amulet, or Moon Touched Amulet, whatever. It's arguable because Druid lacks removal, so it needs consistent ramp. I mean, it really doesn't anymore. They have the Scale, right? The Scale of Onyxia that basically does 14 damage to the board and allows you to keep minions out there. Like, it's actually insanely strong, that card. It's an 8/8, it's pretty solid, gives me armor, not bad. It's so go no. It's a 9/9. Interesting. We can play another taunt minion. Trade away the amulet first, see what we get. Mutanus. I think I would rather play Mutanus right now. I'm gonna be honest. We'll do that first. Another Hysteria is pretty good. Idol of Yashiraj is actually also pretty solid because it'll give me a good Deathrattle minion and it'll re-trigger off of this. Hysteria though is kind of strong. We're gonna go Mutanus. Eat something. Hopefully it's something good. I just want removal. I feel like it's not good to be super greedy. That was kind of bad, but it's okay. If he has Yashiraj or Clown in his hand, if the 0, 2, or 4 are one of those cards, I'm going to be a little bit sad. The deck code is... Oh, you found the deck code. But the deck code is the bottom, like, just series of numbers and letters. I do not think that this is 25 characters long. There's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, 25 is maybe a fourth. I'm going to say it's almost 100 characters long. Look at the tiny turtles. We're going to trade away oh, wait, maybe we don't trade away Silence. No, we trade away Silence. We don't really need it. We have multiple different ways of killing all of these off. We can go like bonk. Bonk. And I'm going to go Devouring Plague just in case he has Survival of the Fittest and he pumps these things up. That could be a problem. We still got 2 Hysterias. Soul Mirror to kill off the first clowns. We're fine. Fair enough. Sadly, we did not snipe Yashiraj, but at least he doesn't have a ton of clowns. He's going to kill that off. I'm going to Hysteria the 10/10. His board is going to get wiped, and we are going to laugh. Ha 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 ha. Now these are muscles. Now these are muscles. Hey daddy, hey soy sauce, how's it going? A little bit weird to call me daddy, but you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess, you know, just you do you. I want to be really greedy with Zyrella, honestly. But if there's nothing else to play, I might as well play it. Like, I get another shard. I draw 2 cards. I gain 8 armor. I mean, it's not bad. He drew his overgrowths really late. So that's nice for us. I don't know. I really... At the end of the day, Ramp Druid has definitely run its course. It used to be super duper fun, in my opinion, and now it's just not.
My form is purple.
My form is purple. Not really red. I mean, silence? What am I silencing from him? Nothing really. Powered Fortitude also doesn't really do much.
But how?
Initiation's just a bit expensive. I think we'll go with a cheap silence. I don't really know what he's running. If he's running Yogg-Saron and he, like, makes it big or something somehow, I'd like to be able to just silence a minion. I think this is old Ramp Druid and he just got super unlucky. He hasn't used any resizing pouches yet, which means he might just be trying to save up and be greedy, which I can't really blame him for. Light Shower Elemental, yay! Let's play it. Woo! Pass. There's a resizing for a 9. You mentioned your girl quite often. Does she play Hearthstone? What are her thoughts on the game and everything? She does not play Hearthstone, no. Her thoughts on the game are... She doesn't really have thoughts on the game because she doesn't really play, but she knows I play, and she hears me being frustrated quite a bit. So she's like, is it frustrating? And I'm like, you don't even know the half of it. Cool. Okay, we get an extra minion out on the board. That's not bad. Amulet of Undying, we can trade that away. You'll draw me 2 cards. I like that. Slam them. Sadly, you can't attack yet. We're not really going to do anything. There's no real reason to. But, yeah, she doesn't really play Hearthstone. Are you going to play Elden Ring? Probably not. I feel like I would get too frustrated, and why do that when I'm actually having a decent amount of fun with Hearthstone recently? No. Don't steal. Don't steal my minions. You can eat my minions, just don't steal them. Okay. Does 0. Rally gives him... Oh, it gives him a minion. Shoots his own dude. Dragon, not bad. What if it gives him KAZAKUSAN? How crazy would that be? Nice hit. Nice hit. Didn't hit my minion a single time. Poggers. Oh, it's decent for him. Ow. Ow. Okay, that turned out, that went from like being useless to being pretty good for him in like 2 seconds. Luckily, I've got the Condemn. Oh, he doesn't get to generate a card. What is happening? What a wild turn. What a wild set of spells. I think I Condemn. When I hit this. Are you freezing? Please don't be freezing. It's not freezing. It's ice, but I don't really care. We're still gonna just replay it. It basically only cost me 3 at the end of the day, which is fine. He draws nothing. That still lives with a decent amount. We'll trade some of these away and see if we can find something good. We get you, we can play you, and we can trade this away as well. Let's trade this, and then we'll play this. Another Condemn doesn't really do anything, so we play another Moarg, and we see what happens. Is it just me, or does the screen look cloudy? Doesn't look cloudy to me. But, I mean, I'm looking at my stream capture as well. It doesn't look cloudy to me particularly. Or the game itself, so I don't know. If you're talking about the camera, maybe it might be a little bit smudged. I'm looking at it. It might look a little bit cloudy, but not like a lot. Well, they took out... Wait, did somebody ask about the nerf? Did I miss that? Because, yeah, they took out the, They took out Locust from the KAZAKUSAN pool. Yowza. Yowza! Slam, slam, Devouring Plague. Could be Condemn, but Condemn is technically like a more flexible removal. And we're gonna keep both renews, because why the heck not? Is the brightness cranked up? I don't think so. I mean, my brightness is generally speaking pretty low most of the time.
Is there trouble?
I mean, I used to have my brightness. I mean, what do you guys have your brightnesses set at? I usually have it somewhere between 50 and 30 depending on time of day. I turn it down at night, but in the day I have it at about 50%. Nice. Insight. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll draw an extra card. If he runs KAZAKUSAN after all of this and then gets the stupid arrow, I'm gonna lose my mind. I think we have to play the renews soon. Please don't have KAZAKUSAN. I'm begging you, man. Oh no. Oh no. We silence that. Why wouldn't you bounce this back to the hand? Because that just shuffles this into my deck. I feel like you should have bounced that. But whatever. I want to generate new things. You're useless. All these are pretty bad. Wave of Apathy is not the worst thing in the world. Raise Dead's actually kind of interesting. We could do Raise Dead. We're probably going to just silence that. It's no big deal. Actually, though, let's do this. And we'll silence this, and then we will trade this. I technically should have traded it before. We got the Drake. It's no biggie. We silence that. We get an Amulet of Undying. We'll play it next turn. None of the cards he got off of Raise Dead or Renew are really that good. I was trying to eat a KAZAKUSAN or something. Two resizing pouches. I thought he already used one, but I guess that one was randomly discovered off of Nature Studies. He's down both solar eclipses, so he can't double activate them. I'm gonna play Amulet of Undying at some point. We just need to control the board for a little bit, heal up, and we're fine. Wait, how did I take damage? Oh, I got Raise Dead off of Renew. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I might have played that kind of in the wrong order, but I don't really think I'm gonna lose this game from this point. Soulmere, he can't move it. My worry is... Oh, fuck. Sorry, fudge. I'm trying to swear less, but that's still crazy. Soul Mirror after Condemn. I could have just silenced them with Shard and Naruna, now that I think about it, but it's fine. We still kill off most of them, and then we'll trade this away. We get that, it's pretty decent. We want Amulets of Undying. We basically want to trade all of them as quickly as possible. And then we'll go with Desperate Prayer. Just to boot, because why not?
This battle is far from over.
I mean, we're going to play Xyrella really soon. I don't know. I'm still just scared of KAZAKUSAN, man. And this is what the old Ramp Druid versus Deathrattle Priest used to be until KAZAKUSAN was put in the picture and they got a Mass Dispel plus Twisting Nether all for 5 mana. Like, that's so dumb. That card's so strong. The fact that it's only 5 mana is ridiculous. The wand should actually be like 10 mana. That was a really, really good one for him to get. Pretty sure we're just gonna have to... Are you fucking kidding me? Who do you think you are? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're still gonna play this in like a turn and get 5 minions and hope it's not KAZAKUSAN. That's crazy. I can't even be too mad about that. That was a good play. That Celestial Alignment. Honestly, solid play. That is a lot of damage. He's still got, what are his 2 of these? He's got Nightmare and the deal 5. Fair enough. Gets me Mita, please. We draw Mita, cool.
Rest easy, child. You are safe.
We have to silence the board so he doesn't get more minions off of this. Oh no. These aren't taunt minions. Oh no, they're not taunt minions. Oh my god, they're not taunt minions. He's got 16 damage in hand. You don't actually end up doing anything, do you? You might gain me just enough armor to, like, survive. So I have to play it, even though I can't go for sick value. Now if he does 5 damage to everything, his minions will die. Oh crap. We lost one of them, but that's okay. We take a fatigue damage. That does 3 damage to all of them. If he does the deal 5 to everything, they die now. And I don't have to die. And we gain armor. And we heal up a little bit, which is fine. Gain armor. And we have another one of these. And we get infinite value out of the 4 6s. So, I mean, I guess it's fine, but that's still friggin' crazy, dude. I had to play the hero. If I had gotten like 1 or 2 other Forge Fiends, I might not have had to do that. But we know what all of the cards he has are. Oh, I take more fatigue damage. Oh, crap. Okay, it's not bad though. 26 plus... 26 plus 16 is not enough. We should be able to heal up a ton off of all of the Mitas.
You gonna cry?
I don't really care because I'll get it back. Fear not, fear not, fear not. Oh my gosh, I might have misplayed at the end there. That Celestial Alignment at the end and the extra Yash draw is actually massive. That was a really good play at the end there for him. Nice. Dude, everybody is playing Rogue now. I do not understand. I've played against so many Rogues today already. It's crazy. We're gonna keep Palm Reading and we're gonna keep none of the other ones actually, just Palm Reading. I mean, there have been so many today. And I don't know if it's because they're more confident now that Druid has been nerfed or what, but there are so many more more rogues. It's wild. This is Quest Rogue. Quest Rogue was recently nerfed. I think I should actually be able to survive. We have enough healing and some pretty good removal. We should actually be able to beat a rogue. Vander turn 4 is also really, really good, and we have all of the minions still in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's gonna be a lot of mana cheat. We'll just Palm Reading. We have a lot of spells in hand.
Purple. Not really red.
So, okay. Amulet of Undying is really good for greed, but this matchup is not going to go late enough for us to want this. We either want Shadow Word Ruin or Holy Nova, and I think it's Shadow Word Ruin, because that's going to be the only way that we can reliably kill off these stealthed giant scabs. I mean, we also have Soul Mirror, obviously, which is another reliable way to do it, but the more options we have to remove that giant stealth minion, the better. Because if we can't kill it, then he's just going to give it Wind Fury and slam us for like 14, 18 damage, sorry, because he's going to give it 9 attack with stealth. So we need to have a way of actually killing it Or we could end up having like Shard of Naru and then Hysteria-ing it. Like there are things we can do, and we just do Soul Mirror, which is great. But you know, it's not really worth it to take a greedy card. If this were against maybe like a Druid or another like more control looking priest or something along those lines, maybe. But sadly, I don't think it was something that I could do. We're gonna Hysteria the 3/3. It kills off all of the minions, and then we can just like heal up real quick. We might even play a Renew to heal up the maximum amount. Deathrattle Priest is insane with 3 or 4 drop that does 3 damage to enemy. No, it's not. Nobody runs that because it's not very good. It really just isn't that good. And then we do this and we heal once. We're trying to go for maximum healing. Against all odds, a lot of them will have odd attack. But another silence isn't bad either. I feel like a lot of them have odd attacks. Or at least, no, there's the 4. Then some of them are random. We have no dragons. I think it's silence and then we just heal. We can silence the stealth and potentially do something maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe Holy Smite it, I'm not sure. Get rid of pumps and stealth and whatnot. Just made a 14-12 Trog on turn 4 with Divine Shield. Dude, if you're playing against a Ramp Druid, they're conceding. I mean, against all odds does help against scabs, but again, we already have 2 responses to scabs. And then the rest are either A, random, the 1/3 that summons a random minion, or B, it depends on how many minions they've played. I mean, that's a little rude. That's a little rude. We're probably gonna just play the Fortrine, gain some armor, trade this away. Well, I guess technically we trade this away first. I can also trade the silence. Yeah, I mean, since I'll have 3 silences in the deck, I don't think I need this one right now. Like, he's not even close to, well, he's kind of close, but he can't play scabs for at least another turn. Actually, I'll keep it in my hand. As much as I'd like to trade it away, I think silence could actually be really good for a big pumped up, the SI Informant or whatever it's called. The one that becomes really, really big. I think it's better to just keep Shard of Naru for that just in case. Like if he plays it, it could be a problem. He could bounce the 8/8 to my hand, which would suck. You hit Legend? Nope. I'm playing weird meta decks, or off meta decks. I was playing Deathrattle Rogue and went 1-13. But luckily I lost basically no stars for it. Because I was at 1 star at Diamond 10. I won 1 and then lost 13 in a row. And it no longer really mattered. Because we already at Diamond 10, 0 stars. Like 11 of those losses didn't count, which is why it wasn't that tilting to begin with. We're gonna do trade. Amulet of Undying is obviously a trade. Zyrella's interesting. I think I pass. I don't really think there's a minion I want to play. Like I could play this and it dodges some damage, but I mean, he has to get through my armor right now anyway. I'm just gonna pass. There's nothing to really play. Still want to keep a silence. Just play Druid and Shaman, it's free wins. I mean, if I wanted to just climb and not have fun with the game, yeah, that would be basically the way that I would do it, to be honest. But sadly, I like want to win or whatever, or I want to have fun or whatever. So I'm playing some weirder decks. Silence, Devouring, Condemn. I could also just Shadow Word Ruin and kill the 8/8. Leave the 3/2. Let him play Scabs. And then do Soul Mirror, Condemn the following turn. Because we know he's going to play Scabs. And I want to kill the 8/8, but keep some removal in my hand. I mean, I could silence it. But then what if he shadow steps it and makes it even bigger? Like, I don't want to run the risk of him having another one. So I'm just going to go Shadow Word Ruin, kill it. We still got Soul Mirror to deal with the other thing. And we'll literally just pass there. I mean, I take 3 damage, but it's not that big of a deal. He plays Scabs, we just Soul Mirror and Condemn, wipe everything anyway. Develop a little bit of a board ourselves. And, it's definitely not bad. I'm excited for the rotation. Get cards like Soul Mirror the heck out of here. True. Kind of true, actually. He's doing that to make space in his hand. He's going to play a whole bunch of stuff. I think the biggest issue that I'd face is if he Shadow Steps Scabs. But then I just, you know, Condemn Devouring, and everything would die anyway. So, let's see here. What exactly... Oh, he just put something on top of my deck. I forgot he could do that. You gotta give stealth to Scabs, right? Yeah, okay. Now he plays Soul Mirror, and then Condemn. And we can also renew because it's free. We get an extra card because the 2/3 is going to attack his thing. We don't even necessarily need to Condemn, to be honest. You have a friendly minion poisonous? Interesting. See, we get another Soul Mirror. Alternatively, this isn't bad. And I want to... Soul Mirror is good. We're going to take Soul Mirror. We don't really need to be super proactive. We can heal 1 off of this and pass. We want to save Condemn for the Scabs play eventually, because you know he's gonna play Scabs soon. Hey Luke, how's it going? Hey Shy, how's it going? I think the class that we all I think that the class that we all that we wait all for is Demon Hunter. Are you saying that like you want Demon Hunter? I'm a little confused, I guess, in what you're saying. Do I Soul Mirror to kill the 6/4? I feel like the answer cannot be yes. To Soul Mirror for 1 minion. I think the answer is we just play some taunt minions and trade this away. And then we play 2 taunt minions. We play 3 minions. I mean, that's 2 taunt minions. Even if he has Scabs, I mean, I respond to Scabs with this and I get to play another thing. No! Okay, I messed up. I messed up. I don't think I should have played the 4/6. 2 taunt minions and then heal with my hero power probably would have been enough. Because if he Scabs, they all lose their, what's it called? Their mana reduction. KAZAKUSAN, keep or dust? I think it's a keep, though. To be honest. Like, I think at the end of the day, it's still a keep. Wicked stabbing that and not my face? That's wild. I draw 2 cards, I'm fine with that. You can't give it stealth anymore. I can Holy Smite and Condemn this. I mean, it's not really that bad. And you get to draw a card for cheap. When you draw you, you're 1. It's not bad. Dude, wait a minute. This having poisonous is actually insane. I don't really want to wipe the board with Condemn right now. I'm just going to Holy Smite this and I guess give this poisonous because that's kind of funny. Cthulhu! I'm a doctor! Reminds me of Rarin every time I played that. If you guys don't watch Rarin, he comes out with pretty cool content. It's not really gameplay anymore, but it's super fun discussion stuff. I've kept up with most of his videos. I can't wait. Part of me wants to quit Hearthstone just so Rarin will make a video about me. That's how you know you've made it. When Rarin makes a video about you, you know you've made it. Gotta quit Hearthstone, so it'll be like, why eCore100 quit Hearthstone? He quit Hearthstone because he wanted to make it into one of my videos. I think we're gonna get rid of everything. Nothing here is really that good. If it ends up being Quest Hunter, can I out-heal the damage. The answer? No. There's no way in hell. I'm kidding. I actually think I could potentially out-heal the damage. I should not have done that. Oh, I went on autopilot. I don't know if it's Face Hunter or Quest. I saw that he kept the leftmost card, was like, it's Quest, and traded it away. But if it had been Face Hunter, Shard of Naru actually would have been really, really good. So, we want Mita. It's got Divine Shield, so the first damage spell doesn't actually even do any damage to it, which is great. Aim Shot is unfortunate. We'll just, you know, heal ourselves up a little bit. It's fine. Renew's also pretty good, but we don't need to do it right now. I want to heal up as much as possible. I want to heal, like, the maximum amount and be super efficient with it. Wow. Well, to be fair, that's both of his aim shots gone. So, later on in the game, his burst is more limited than you might realize. Vander? Oh, hell yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, yes. Broken. Broken. Holy moly. Okay, Wound Praise fine. I mean, yeah, it gives him a target to use some of his spells on. Oh, no. Okay, that is kind of a little bit of an oh-no. I know I said it sarcastically, but I do think it's kind of an oh-no. Taking a lot of damage. I would like to draw a Devouring Plague, please. Right off the top, right here. Boom, beautiful. That's not it. We're gonna eat Tavish. We're gonna eat Tavish almost 100%. You're 0. I mean, it's still a taunt minion. It's fine. Heal up. At the end of the day, it's still just something I can trade away to try to find something new and cycle through my deck. None of the other options are really that good. But he's gonna, he's going to finish his quest this turn, but not be able to play Tavish. Woo! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. He's gonna concede. He's gonna concede the game, baby. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. You know, after going 1-13 with Deathrattle Rogue, I needed this. I deserve this win. Woo! Hopefully it doesn't miss. Woo! Got him. And then we'll condemn, because why not? Because just kill off the 2 minions he has on the board. What do you think about Ticketus rotating? I'm gonna be honest. For a long time, I've liked Ticketus. I know Ticketus has been one of, like, the most hated cards of all time. But I genuinely do really like him. As a card. Because he just allowed for this sort of counterplay that really hadn't been seen before, I guess you could say. If I do this, I don't want it to be explosive. I don't want to take extra damage. I'm just gonna heal and try to out-heal the damage he can deal, and I guess technically should have traded these away first. That's an oops. Wow, that was weird that I got all amulets of Undying. I mean, I'll miss Ticketus, I guess. I definitely think Ticketus has run his course. I think that for a long time it was a little bit much. Oh no. To be fair though, again, he's lost a decent amount of his burst. And I mean, I kind of want my 6/6 to die. Slam into it with my poison. Hit with my 11/11 first. You're taking 6 damage. You realize that's gonna heal me, right? I think he had the potential to still maybe win the game if things had gone a little bit differently. Do I just go face here? I mean, Explosive Trap kills this off. I mean, it's not bad. And I don't want to necessarily trade into that, because if it's not Freezing Trap, I can just Holy Smite it. Let's go face. It is freezing. That's unfortunate. But then it also seems to be explosive, and then it'll kill this off. That's fine. We don't need to necessarily play Zyrella right now. We're going to go Holy Smite. play Mita. He has no more freezing traps or whatever, and we're gonna trade away an Amulet of Undying. And then we're probably gonna try to play Xyrella next turn, just for a little bit of healing. Like, at the end of the day, that's all we really need. He used to be the most hated? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's run his course. I will miss him, though. He allowed for some counterplay that really hadn't been seen that much before in Hearthstone. Right? Like, not just, like, there was some deck interaction, and I always like cards that have interaction with the opponent, even if it's kind of toxic and people hate it. Like, without having things like Dirty Rat or Mutanus or Ticketus, control and combo decks will just run more rampant. I mean, I think sometimes if they're a little bit too strong, like Ticketus, they can completely, like, mold the meta, at least for a time. But I think that in general, they're healthier for the game than not having any options at all. If you guys want to see more gameplay about this class specifically, check the playlist here. And if you want to see just more gameplays in general, check the playlist here.